Hello once again, people. Welcome to yet another Seeking Shamblers episode. This time around, we're going to be checking out AREA51. That's the name of the level. Spooky alien-based things, apparently. Yeah, no surprise that's AREA51 or something like that. Because after all, what are they hiding? Who knows? We shall find out in the course of this level. This level's made by Alex Martinez. And yeah, it's basically a quick level from scratch. He gives credit to Stephen Crowley for pulling its utilities, its software, Brian Kerr for posting this level, and also the authors of Quack, which is the editor that was used for this particular level. Yep, it's another Quack-based level. It seems like actually, interestingly enough, we're seeing quite a few missions of suddenly using Quack. It's a matter of now we're really expanding out and seeing a lot of the levels, a lot better documentation for them all than we've seen in the past. Before I was really kind of getting fragments and pieces. Now I'm kind of getting like a lot more of the whole pie and a lot more documentation and details. And so yeah, we're seeing that there's a lot more levels using Quack in general, and yeah, not too many, but now we're up to 4 levels apparently. It's too small for more than 4 to 6 players, but it is intended for deathmatch, and also it does have monsters in it. It's another single player level with no exit. It's another no exit single player level. Relatively standard at this point. As I said, really having an exit in a level is something that a lot of people really take for granted. It's like something that people will pretty much criticize a level whatnot for, but at the same time, it's almost like so normal by this point that, yeah, it's like a normal thing to have no exit in a level. It just kind of completed on its own. As long as it's not like part of a grander campaign or something like that. So anyway, very simple and straightforward. No difficulty settings or anything fancy like that. He took too long to make it. He doesn't really have any details on anything really that major. So you're not seeing anything really out of the ordinary at all. He also used like unofficial Quake specs and back specs and a lot of those FAQs that were around at this time. So yeah, those things are really active. Anyway, there is apparently a known bug. That's apparently an issue with either Quake or the level maker. When you make a platform, the lighting stays the same no matter what position it is in. So if a platform goes down into a dark room, when it was originally in a light room, the lighting is off. If you see that, that's basically a thing. If you have any problems, tell him. And yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually, that a lighting thing like that would occur, because a level is being BSP'd out. It's basically, before you play the level, it's drawing out brushes and determining what the lighting of these brushes are, what they look like, what you can see at every angle. And the light portion of it is going to determine brushes. It's going to determine how much light and how much darkness is on each brush. So, if all this is being cached out beforehand, that means it's not really changing during the course of a level. This is a reason why you have like a bright, we'll have like shells bright in a dark corner or something like that, because it's not being lit out or something like that. It wasn't properly lit or whatever. So, needless to say, the lighting doesn't evolve during the course of the game. It's built beforehand. And that makes all the difference when you're talking about an elevator, because an elevator is going to change rooms. It's going to therefore change lighting. So I'm trying to think, is there any case in the original game where you could see like something go from like a light to a dark? Or actually probably better would be like a dark to a light? That would actually be curious. Does that happen? It's too small of a detail for me to really like notice. I don't recall seeing anything like that, but at the same time, it makes sense. So, it might just be an issue with this one level of Quack, but who knows? Yeah, a lot of these small graphical issues I tend to overlook. They're just very, very small, and yeah, almost everyone else out there is going to really go into like the issues of texture misalignments and all that stuff. I really don't care about that. I'm a rather unconventional individual in the fact that I do not care about texture alignments. I'm sorry, but how a texture looks on the wall just matters little in comparison to actual gameplay. Texture misalignments are a big deal if you're talking secrets and if you're talking hidden areas and all that. Then it becomes a frustrated mess. But if you're going into it with the expectation that there's no hidden areas, that everything's just going to be up front, then yeah, it's not going to be an issue at all. There's nothing, and usually these levels don't have any secrets or anything. Yeah, it's very, very rare that you find a level with secrets, actually, at this point. It's like, outside of, like, Aftershock, have we even really seen, like, secrets in levels? I'm not really sure. We've seen plenty of standalone missions, but I'm not really sure if any of them had secrets. Aftershock shows it was possible, but it seems like nobody was doing it. So, yeah, let's actually load this thing up. I see it was made with Quacks. There's nothing really fancy there. AREA51, let's check out this thing. It says it actually has gameplay, so that is the important thing for a change. How many levels can you say are out there with actual gameplay? So yeah, very, very basic. Lots of technical jargon I probably don't care about. Let's see here. Let's actually move over the level and actually play this thing, because that's what we care about. Not Area Ads, Area 51. Hopefully it's not like Area Ads, because that one had a crash in it, if I remember correctly. Area 51. Let's load up the map. And there we are, very in-basey. And 12 enemies. So wait a minute. Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, people? Okay. I can tell from this geometry, just looking at this starting room, there is something up about this. This is very familiar. As in, this is the first level we saw in Q2 familiar. This is Descent into the Underworld. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is Descent into the Underworld. In base and with normal textures, but it's that level. So, you're telling me the best level in Q2 wasn't actually its own level. All the other levels maybe were, but the best level in Q2 actually was just ripped from the internet. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is wild. Yeah, you come over here, you have the couple grunts. Let's see here. Here's like the main elevator. It goes up to like the 3rd floor. Let's see here. Let's try and figure out, because if it is, it's going to have like the area down there with the casing area. It's going to have like the scrag maybe in there. It's going to have the 2 areas with guns, maybe some custom messages. I'm not sure if it's going to have the custom messages in this version like it did in Q2. But yeah, here's the elevator. Yes, it is. I can tell you 100% certainty, it's the freaking Q2 mission. This is Descent into the Underworld. It also was known as another one. I think it's like Menacing Underworld is the multiplayer version. But yeah, I don't really care too much about that. What I care about is that this is Descent into the Underworld, which I considered when I played Q2 the best map of Q2. And it was like, originally the belief was that they built originally this map and then started becoming lazy. This paints a totally different story. This is basically saying that they originally ripped people's maps from online, retextured them, and then they just put together their own maps, which they literally just slapped together from some rooms. So you're telling me the one map with elevators, with staircases, with actual any sort of complexity whatsoever, was just being ripped from online. Wow. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that this is a thing. Yeah, I think there was like a grenade launcher or something up here. So I think some placements have changed. I don't think it's the exact same level placement-wise. I said this is like an elevator lead to some Rottweilers maybe down there. But yeah, it's been a very, very long time since I played it. Oh god, is everything down there trying to kill me? But yeah, It's rather nostalgic and ironic that we're playing this all this way later. I did not expect to see this level here of all places. I thought those were exclusive levels. I thought if there was one thing I could say was exclusive, it was Q2. I thought nobody in their right mind would ever copy a Q2 level. But here we are, with a Q2 level. Dear God. It's just insane, people, that this is a thing. You know, I never thought I would uncover a mystery involving Q2 of all things. And there's the guns, yep. The placements of both guns. You have going to have the scrag maybe in there. Come get some, or whatever the Duke Nukem quote is. Actually, no, is it Ash from Evil Dead? Yeah, he has all the Rottweilers and real tiny dark room. There's nothing else in here. Yeah, placement really wasn't the best in this map. But yeah, here's like the two guns. There's no custom message. So that was something Q2 added. But as you see, here's the hole with a scrag in it. Yep. Wow. The only thing Q2 really added was the custom message. Yes, as you see, I was just able to kill everything in Area 51. And I guess the idea behind this is that this is like containing an alien. This is like a station whereby there's like guards and like people like doing the facilities. And then this is like an alien containment facility, and that's why the scrag was in there. See, in the original concept, this suddenly makes a lot more sense, this bots. But yeah, this is really, really strange to see. And also, I should mention, the compilation I'm checking out is from October of 1996. What does that mean? Q2 came out in November of 1996. So that does not mean that Q2 existed before the fact, and that they took this level and like released it as a single. No, this level existed, and they ripped it and put it online as their own creation. We have an example of copyright infringement right in Q2 that I don't think anybody has ever known about. This is absolutely wild. I cannot believe that I found this thing. This is insane. Wow. I'm just amazed at this. There's like nothing here really, but yeah. The only thing different, like I said, is those custom messages. Do they have custom messages in here? That's what I need to see now. Do they have the custom messages in the map file? Because I think a lot of those were broken anyway. I think only like one worked. So let's see here. Do those messages exist? No, they don't. So yes, that's the big difference between Descent into the Underworld and the original Area 51. There are no custom messages when you pick up the items in the original version. So there is a difference between them two map files themselves, not just the textures. But yeah, you can tell that the geometry and basically almost the entire level comes from this. From Alex Martinez's Area 51. Very wild, very surprising to see. And also another interesting thing. The original version of this level has multiplayer support. It actually has both. It has the single player and multiplayer. And what Q2 did was it ripped the file and it then separated it into deathmatch and single player. It didn't keep it so that way it had both port over. You had to like play one or the other, which had different textures for some reason. It was very weird why they did that. I guess the idea was just to have that 101 filler idea. So they basically created the same level twice when they had no reason to do that. As you can see now from this, there was zero excuse for why on earth they needed to do it the way they did. They literally took a file, ripped it apart into multiple versions of it, and retextured it. And that's basically what we got. With zero credit, zero anything at all. This is just amazing to see. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, and I guess I shall see you all next time. Maybe we'll find some more Q2 missions. This would be interesting, to find more Q2, Dark Hour. I'd like to see if, like, any of those missions were, like, levels that existed in the commercial packs. because this is really wild. I did not expect out of anything to be ripped, Q2 to be ripped. I figured those levels were so bare bones and so basic that nobody would have ripped those files, that they had to be made by hand. And to see something like this is just shocking. Like I said, I don't know if the other designs were ripped, but this says that the best one in Q2 was actually ripped from someone else's map. Thank you all for watching. It's been the adventure. I guess I'll see you all next time.